Yo, this is Skrilla the Great, your Deep South Wrestling champion. And I just wanted to tell you that you should stay tuned in to CCP Podcasting because why? Why? Because they're the number one indie podcast in the world right now. Tune in, love it, like it, share it, do it. Boom.
What is happening, friends of CCP Podcasting? Welcome to Legends of Wrestling. I am Chris Page. I am being joined today. He's just a sexy goth.
Sexy goth.
There you go. He's the sexiest man in the Netherlands. What's happening, brother? How are you?
I'm doing reasonably well, and just when I saw when you hit me up with show for today, I was like, "Yep, I'm ready." So it's
Per-
like,
Procrastination was king on this one, man. I'm gonna keep it real. This has been a rough week for me, like in the real world, right? Like the
yeah,
the real job and all that other shit that comes along with it. Usually I have these done like a day or two in advance. Like I know what I'm gonna do, et cetera, et cetera. Let me tell you that when you got that DM this morning, which was about an hour ago, I didn't finalize anything until an hour ago. I had this show that we're looking at today. I thought about going back to the Spectrum. I thought about going back to old WWF house shows. Like even looked at several and was like, not feeling it. Not feeling it. I think it's just because like I had a bad week, right? And I just couldn't process and get everything situated the way I wanted it to. But I did settle on a show, and I do think it's a good one. However,
oh
before
yeah,
before we get there, we got to do our cheap plugs. We've got merch, guys. The merchandise links are attached to all of our pages here. We've got it on Twitch. We also have it on YouTube page. It is courtesy of Dark Horse Jacks. That is at Dark Horse Jacks over on the social media side of the equation, Instagram, Twitter, etc., etc. Did a great job. Hey, this was one of our snazzy little T-shirts. Hundreds of colors to choose from. We got little mugs. We got the whole shebang. Goth, I think, has got his shirts coming. John's got his shirts coming. Like it's a fun time to be a part of the podcasting channel and be a part of what we have going on here. So if you want to support us, easiest way to do so. Let's see, what else do we have? Beyond the Bell in June. Zach Reynolds dropped yesterday. Mark Haskins drops next Friday, and that was a fun interview. I think I've already dropped it in our podcasting Discord server, just amongst us, the hosts of the show. So I think you guys have early access to it. Kirby Carry On is going to be at the end of the month, and we're kicking off July with Violent Gentleman, known as KC Payne. We've got a lot of things happening. July is already set. The entire month is already set, and we're into August, and that is picking up as well. Beyond the Bell is always a fun time, so if you have not done so already, head on over to our YouTube page, look under the podcasting tab, and you shall find all of our Beyond the Bells. I think we're on episode 14 or 15, if I'm not mistaken, so they're all fun listens. Goth, what's your favorite Beyond the Bell thus far?
I just I have to say the one that you posted last week, that was my funnest, the most enjoyable to listen to. Uh,
Bobby Bishop?
so bad. You have Bishop. Yeah, I'm so bad with names. So my bad.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that one the most,
Yeah, they're all fun
especially
conversations.
that it took like so long before we finally got a fuck and the whole Dusty Rhodes bionic elbow conversations that you had. But it was
Ah,
so enjoyable.
I mean, just saying. That was one of the things that drew me into Bobby was when I saw him rock that bionic elbow. I marked out like a son of a bitch on a stream. It was great. Nelson Pereira is coming to us on July the 8th, right here. It's a Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Inside the Indies as we take a look at WrestleFest. Yet another individual that we're bringing into the channel here for you guys to pick his brain. He's the man behind it all, and we stumbled across WrestleFest 2 and have intentionally not watched this first one back just so we could watch it back with him. That should be good times. We're also talking to Tommy Jackson about getting him back on a live stream here towards the end of June. So coming up here in the next couple of weeks, I need to finalize that with him. I want to try and work that around Casey Payne's Beyond the Bell drop so that we could do some Violent Gentlemen promoting. And finally, Goth, we have new programs that are coming out on our YouTube channel, Reliving the Territories. It is Josh Fields and I sitting down, taking a peek at Smoky Mountain Wrestling. We're on YouTube. We're on episode 4. Mullets galore. Episode 4, our first 4 episodes have dropped over on YouTube. So if you have not done so, again, YouTube, hit the page. Podcastings, Reliving the Territories. You can watch back all of Smoky Mountain as we watch it back. And then we also do that show here live on Twitch as well. Also, I want to point out, and then we'll get into the show, guys. Hope is Wonderful. I haven't talked about that in a couple of weeks. That is still a thing over on the Paul Orndorff Legacy YouTube page. We've scaled back a little bit. Instead of doing shows every week, we're doing shows every other week. We're trying to get that time schedule nailed down. I do have a new episode that I've got to go through and edit this weekend that I'm going to try and get out this week. If I don't get it out this weekend, it'll come out next Friday. We'll figure that out. I'll get with Orndorff, but definitely take a peek at that. If you have not done so already, it is not a wrestling podcast. It is a life situational podcast that I am just a fly on the wall behind the scenes as Travis Orndorff gets inspirational and it's powerful stuff. Goth, give me your thoughts on what we got going on, and then we'll dive into today's program.
Well, it's just amazing to see that every month or so, it's like we get a new program coming up. We're either working on or just discussing about how we expand our love for wrestling. And also, I just have to say, I do occasionally watch those streams of Hope is Wonderful, and just to see people discussing, and last time I watched it was with a couple talking about how their lives have been and how they are working on their issues, and it's just stream that I think it it makes you connect with people because everybody has issues. Everybody can relate to certain things in a certain degree what other people are going through, and it helps hearing people talk about it and giving their own views on how they dealt with their problems. So if you ever got a chance, watch it, give it a like because it's amazing.
Let's get into what's brought us to the dance, shall we?
Yeah.
Legends of Wrestling, guys. This is one of the series that I really enjoy doing because we're able to sit down and take a look at some of the old school territory wrestlers that paved the way for the profession that we know and love today. And today's show, like I said, Goth, I sat down and I honestly was pulling a Flair show. But I went backed up because 750 is right around the corner, and that sounds like a good milestone show to do. So I pulled back. I did one on Arn. We've done one on Dusty and Jerry Lawler and several other pieces of talent. We did the Freebird show, which hasn't made air just yet. Shout out. Oh wait. That's you, Goth, in chat. Shout out to Goth in chat. Today we're shifting. We're not shifting. We're going back to the Horsemen. Not necessarily all the matches we're going to see today are the Horsemen, but we got Tully Blanchard, which to me back in the day was such a fantastic talent. So I've pulled some stuff from Houston. I've pulled some stuff, I think, from SCW out of Texas. We've got some Crockett stuff, of course, but we're going to kick things off with Tully Blanchard and Wahoo McDaniel from 1982. Buddy, I wasn't even born yet when this match took place. This is April the 9th. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's look in now as Wahoo McDaniel comes out of the corner at the bend.
I love Wahoo, man. I thought I did a legend show on him that was fantastic.
Tully Blanchard.
I
This is one of
totally
the
agree.
featured
And
events here at the Sam Houston
also,
Coliseum tonight.
you forgot to mention that he also did a show on Ole Anderson.
Tully Blanchard and
Yeah.
So
splatter
it's
him all over
basically the final Horseman that we had to do a show on. So
Well,
I'm just
see,
excited to watch this.
Wahoo has been a
there's
top
also
star
Barry
for the past
Windham. I was pulling a Barry Windham show last night,
And
and
he's
I
had
was
to
just like,
hurry
I'm
to
not
hurry
feeling
back.
it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not the right time. It's just
Referee
not the
is
right
Rick
time.
Kozak. This is a one-fall match, and as Tully Blanchard moves in there and starts trying
Look at
to
Tully
cut
taking
Wahoo
over on
down the
Wahoo.
side,
You know, I thought Flair threw one of the best chops until I saw a lot of Wahoo, and I'm like, nah, man, Wahoo's got him beat. Look at that chop right there. Tully's like selling it like a rock star.
There's
Oh,
Tully
yeah.
Blanchard. He felt the force of that chop, and I want to tell you.
But
he
I
didn't
have to
want
say
another
that
one.
I
Tully into the
also
ropes,
always
and-
enjoyed
oh,
watching
man.
Tully.
Wahoo with a
Um,
surprising
I have to admit, the first time I've
depth and
seen
fast
Tully was
move,
when he and
and
Arn
down,
went to
up,
WWF.
and through the
Mhm.
Became the Brain Busters, and
ropes
like,
and
oh
on the
wow,
concrete goes
who are these
Tully
guys?
Blanchard.
They
They
were
were amazing.
they were kicking ass in Crockett for the 5 years prior. That's who they are.
Tully not only landed
Yeah.
hard, he slid hard, and then when he fell on the concrete, yeah, you see him now as he tries to straighten out his back. That's the way he hit. He's got a red welt on that portion of his back. So Wahoo has been effective, and he
Wahoo playing casual cool here.
moments of this match has shown Tully Blanchard that things are just not going to come his way.
Oh, he got
Tully's
caught.
tough.
Tully got caught there.
Wahoo in the middle, and Wahoo put a stop to it. It was Tully's belly that stopped Wahoo's kick. And there again.
Oh, look at there.
Watch out
Look at the
for
bell
Tully
bottoms
Blanchard.
by the referee.
Next Friday night,
That's
here
great.
at the Sam Houston Coliseum, Tully Blanchard will be battling along with his partner, Gino Hernandez, Gorgeous Gino. And they will take on
So
Wahoo McDaniel.
I thought about
Junkyard
pulling a Tully and
Dog.
Gino Hernandez tag match, and I went against
In
it
this game,
because I'd rather see Tully fight Gino. So I got a Tully and Gino match on this one.
I'll tell you what a pair. What
Oh,
a
nice.
I've done a legend show on Gino Hernandez as well.
Succeeded in sending that head rolling up the aisle. Wahoo cutting him around
It's
down and
always
around and
amazing to
over.
just sometimes sit back and watch some of
Laid
the
it
old
in there,
stuff.
but beautifully.
Oh, so simplistic back then.
Mhm.
You know, just
So Tully is trying to put a stop to the
I mean, psychology was on a different level back in the heyday here in the 80s into the early 90s. It was before we went to the cartoon era.
turned into a rabbit punch chop that time.
Plus,
And Wahoo gets
people
a reverse
believe
face lock.
the whole thing
Renee
about good
Cisneros
and bad guys.
celebrating his 11th
People
birthday
actually
here.
really
Tonight,
hating each
we want to
other
wish
and
Renee
couldn't be
Cisneros
seen
a
together and when
happy,
you're
happy
driving to the
birthday
next
and thank
town
him
and
for
stuff like that.
coming to Houston Wrestling.
Well, see, it's like, I
different
mean,
nowadays.
yeah, I'm not a big proponent of. This is just a thing about kayfabe, really, because kayfabe died. I watched something earlier, a clip earlier this week of Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland in the ring, and Ospreay, I guess, took his championship. And Swerve leans in and says, "If we weren't friends, I would drop you."
Now it's turned into a chin lock.
Wait a minute, this motherfucker's coming for your belt, bro. You drop him anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, versus back in the day, like Flair would just go and just punch you right in the face.
just
If we weren't
they
friends.
twisted and turned, but
What?
if you were looking at the face, you forgot that Tully's
But
arms were free, and he swung
talking
around
about
there and
Flair,
got
I'm
damaging
not sure what
wallops at
pay-per-view it was, but
Wahoo McDaniel.
he and
Wahoo
Arn
now
Anderson were
may be in a
fighting each
position
other.
to, no, he can't get out of
Both
it. That
men came to the
Tully has
ring like,
scissored that
I
ankle,
really don't want to
and
do
in
this
scissoring the
match and
ankle,
stuff like
he's
that.
able to
And
put
it was
twice
one
as
of
much
the first
pressure
times
on
that
that foot as
Flair
he could
actually
with
did
his
not do any
hands or with his arms.
things, against his friend, because it's
Wahoo
Arn.
reaches up
And
for a
that's
half
so
Nelson.
amazing to see
He brings Tully down
how they
close to
implemented
that
that
canvas.
all
That's
in
the
that
purpose.
one match.
Tully may be holding Wahoo on
That
one
was
end.
amazing.
Wahoo's holding
Talking about
Tully
that
on the
fall
other.
brawl match.
Tully
Yeah.
won.
The one where Pillman
5
kicks
minutes
Flair in the
of
back of the
time.
head and Arn plants him with that
that
DDT.
ending was like, yeah.
Tully
He
fights to
Arn
One part
hang
was
on.
like,
Wahoo finds a new
Arn beat
tactic.
the dirtiest player in the
That is
game
to
by
pop
being a
him right at
dirtier
the base
player
of
in the
neck,
game.
and he goes in with a body scissor. Indian style
and then
body scissor.
and then a
He
show
gets
later or
those big
something,
boots of his
they
around.
turned on Sting,
And
and
while
then
he's
it was,
got the
they were
boots
all
there, you
friends
just
again.
don't slip and slide. The
Yep.
pressure stays constant in one place. And Tully is trying to take his...
Ooh, I
well,
like
he's
this.
trying to take himself out of the hold, and in doing it, he took himself into the rope, so he accomplished the same purpose.
Groundwork.
You know, I hate to say it.
Oh, that
I'm
was
going to.
unclean and tough and nasty.
I do
Blow
have
on
some
the leg,
hostility
and
towards Tully
Wahoo
Blanchard,
responded the way he
and
should
and
have.
it revolves
Really
around
Tully's
failing the
face
drug
stealer.
test. Because had he not
Solid
failed the
smash.
drug test when he
Yeah.
left the WWF,
And
we would not have
there's-
had to deal with
Oh,
Paul
would've
Roma as a
He
horseman.
blasted him.
It's
A
I
wild
blame Tully for the Paul Roma era of the Four
into
Horsemen.
the jaw of Tully Blanchard.
Sure do.
Give and take.
You heard it here, folks.
And they're both giving and they're both taking.
You got the scoop here, sir.
Mention the word tough when it was applied to Blanchard, and believe me, that is the way.
Usually in Houston, these are 2 out of 3 fall matches, but the announcer did say when the bell started that this is just 1 fall.
As he is stuck in those ropes.
Tully's in a bad way here.
Now you see just one arm stuck, but you might just as well have 2 because you can't defend yourself with the other one.
Fantastic bell
Ropes,
bottoms.
which are actually steel cables. When they twist around a man's arm, they make it almost
Shout out
impossible
to
for him.
Tommy to keep your fashion police thing alive.
True fashion plate right there.
And Wahoo McDaniel tries now to blast Blanchard. Whoa!
Oh, he just hurls Blanchard out of the ring. 0 regard. No fucks
It's a
given.
misnomer that you
Tully's
think
in
they'll
trouble.
save you, but in this particular case, I think they did.
Somebody out there helping him up.
Causes a distribution
Or wiping his back off.
of the shock that concentrates just in the spine instead of the place where you hit. So outside is Tully Blanchard.
Oof.
There's a driving smash, and Tully tried to knock Wahoo back, and instead he has landed right in the Indians' line of fire.
Big chop. Ouch.
Solid blast. And it's, oh, man.
That's that elbow, but Tully's in the ropes,
On
homie.
the ropes, so the hold is broken. 2 feet on the ropes.
Oh, nice knee.
You notice what Tully Blanchard's doing. He is taking advantage of the fact that he was told to break the hold. He came up there with that knee and popped Wahoo
Nice.
with it.
Nice elbow
Trouble
drop.
for Wahoo.
And another one. I miss those series of elbow drops.
2 count, and Wahoo was able to roll out from underneath. And
I think Dolph Ziggler's the last person I remember that would drop repeated elbows like that and tacked on that leaping elbow drop at the very end.
Short, give and take socking going
I
on.
was
in there
always
that
a big
is
fan
tough
of
to
the
take.
fist drop of Ted DiBiase.
So as Wahoo
Give me
runs
Lawler's
back,
second rope fist drop all day, every day.
takes Tully along with him.
Oh yeah.
He's got something in
Oh, he cut him off with a knee to the
It's
midsection.
not to catch a knee in the midsection. And Tully swinging.
Oh,
no,
nice counter.
drop, and he got him there with a back body drop. The
Backdrop suplex right there.
Indians on top. There's one, there's two, and just two.
I'm not sure how I feel about this announcer referring to Wahoo as the Indian.
Gets the weight solidly in position. Tully manages to ooze out just a little bit.
Things that would not make air today.
Kozak one. Gets that count in there. You see that hand going as Tully starts to.
He's done it like 4 or 5 times.
Hate tweets.
Into the ropes and
he would get so much hate tweets nowadays.
Oh, I despise social media. It's a bane of all existence.
And Wahoo's certainly got the upper hand. 10 minutes have gone by, and
oof.
in there,
overhand shot.
Is Wahoo McDaniel as he
counter. Uh-oh.
Nice reversal.
Oh.
Oop. Stepped away.
There he is with a back body
big
drop and a hard one.
suplex.
There's one, there's two, there's three.
A suplex ends the match.
That foot goes
Tell me the last time you saw that, Goth.
before the count.
Oh, and Tully's foot is on the ropes. He slipped that bitch on there after the 3 count.
Well, it's been a while for sure.
Oh, we're restarting. Tully with the feet on the ropes.
And we've got a fall on Wahoo McDaniel.
Oh, Wahoo got robbed.
And Tully Blanchard has
I love it.
I'm blaming the announcer.
jumped the tables here in a way. He got his foot on that rope, but
Wahoo ain't having it.
after the count, I am not actually certain, but I am certain that he had his feet on those ropes. And here we've got
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? I bet this is Gino. It is.
Gino Hernandez comes down.
Gino Hernandez was so fucking good.
The ring. He is screaming at referee Nick Kozak to. No, he's going after Tully Blanchard to save.
He's trying to save his partner, but Wahoo's biting him.
That ring where Wahoo McDaniel is determined that he is going to take him by the head.
Not that often that I see a good guy bite.
Old Tully stole that one, man. What'd you think?
It's just like Jesse Ventura always say.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good little match there. Sorry, I'm moving us around in different things on Twitch right now. That was a good match, man. Old school feel. I like the old school stuff. It almost got like a Dusty-esque finish, if you will. Wahoo had the pin, had the foot on the rope. I mean, it's good stuff. Psychology was there. I wish I could have seen a couple more Wahoo chops. Our next match, Mr. Goth. We're going to see a Texas Death Match. The American Dream. Dusty Rhodes and Tully Blanchard. This is from an NWA house show. That's right, baby. NWA house show here. I don't know how much of it we're going to see or what the quality. I have no idea. So I've never seen this, so let's jump into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, somebody's arguing with the referee. Oh, we got Tully and nope, that's not Tully. What's that, Doc? That's not Doc either.
I'm not so sure whether the cameraman knows what he's doing.
There's Tully. And JJ. And the American Dream. Here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble! Oops. I believe he trademarked that, so. Shoot.
He did, Goth. He just got a suit. Thanks.
Yeah. Let him just DM me. Fireside_golf.
Okay, so this is a different take on a Texas death match. Usually you get a 10 count after the pinfall. Announcer just said that there's going to be a 30-second rest period between each fall.
Okay.
And this is going to be clipped together, it looks like. But it'll be alright. Hopefully we get the gist of it. Tully starting off hot. Just pounding away on the... here we go. Listen to that crowd for the Dream, man.
Yeah, it would be weird if we were cheering for Tully instead of Dusty.
Dusty got him in 20 seconds. This place is going ballistic. So now he's got 30 seconds to get up, or 30-second rest period or some shit. Old Dream says he ain't getting paid by the hour, baby. He's here to get funky like a monkey and ride on the edge of a lightning bolt, baby, if you will.
Yeah, baby.
Tully's up here. Still selling like a champ.
Oh, I love Dusty.
Oh, no, sir. Dusty strutting a little bit. Little cock of the walk. Tully getting frustrated. I feel like Tully's taking an L on this one.
The funniest thing I've ever heard say about Dusty is that Ric Flair, when he started out, he wanted to be like Dusty's brother or something.
I don't know if it was his brother or whatever. I know he admired Dusty when Dusty was part of the Texas Outlaws.
Yeah.
Dusty's got two
Just
falls on
imagine
Tully.
if that ever happened.
How many times you think Dusty's gonna beat Tully in the 15 minutes this match runs? We've already seen 2. There's 3.
I think you can at least go like 30 times.
See him now. Tully, I'm gonna beat you 31 times, baby. That one.
You just lay down.
That one time that you beat me, Daddy, will be the finish of the match.
If you will. Yeah.
But you gotta take those 31 beatings in front of this live crowd.
And you're gonna bleed.
Goth, another show that I was pulling before I stopped, was one on Carlos Colon.
Oh.
That'll be a down the road thing. Found some really good matches, and I also might want to do a rivalry show with Carlos Colon and Abdullah the Butcher.
That would be interesting.
JJ distracting the referee. I'm not sure why a distraction's needed, because there's technically no disqualifications in a Texas death match. So
Yeah, maybe he got the matches confused. I don't know.
Referee rocking the Sprite green shirt. If you remember the old school Sprite cans, they were.
Mm,
Oh, Dusty's opened up. You was wrong on who was bleeding. It's Dusty.
it's a good thing he wasn't wearing the white shorts. Oh, he's taking some heavy blows.
Oh yeah, we're definitely into the heat here. I'd love to see Tully pull a win or two, or get a couple of pins to even it out a little bit. So, I guess too on the flip side of that, the psychology behind this match would be: it doesn't matter how many times you pin me, are you gonna keep me down?
Yeah.
But Tully's had it with this referee. He's just like, bro, I'm about to fuck your world up. Get out of here. I just need you to count. That's all I need you to do. Like right now. There we go.
Give me a fast count.
Okay, talking shit to him too. Just referee, I'm sorry, Tully. I didn't mean to. Referee laying the count. Dusty just popped his ass up. He said, no, daddy, not right now.
You need them like 27 more peoples, baby.
Bionic elbow. Give it
Oh
to me,
yeah.
Dusty. Give it to me. Go ahead and give it to JJ too. Oh, Tully clobbered him with the shoe.
Nice.
2 falls apiece. JJ slipped him the shoe.
Of course, trying to do it out of the sight of the referee.
I think Tully's still a little hot with this referee, so, personally.
Why don't you give me a fast count?
Why did you wait, 10 seconds before you started counting Dusty out? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's just like those wrestling games I got from 2K.
Oh, Dusty popped
so
up like
great,
he's the
but
Hulkster right there. Here's our jabs. Here's our jabs. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
come on, Dusty.
He didn't give it to me. He could have.
If you will.
This crowd is so hot for this. Every shot. Oh, 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 oh. Sizing him up. Got him again. Referee lays the count to both of them. Dusty's up.
Come on, Dusty.
3-point stance. Takes out the knee.
It always makes me think about Hacksaw. This 3-point stance.
Got him. Oh. Took the ankle out of Rhodes right there. Cheap. Cheap little bastard.
You could just wait for the moment that they will strike and hit a ligament. So I'm surprised he didn't do it earlier.
Uh-oh, figure four.
Figure four.
Oh, he doesn't have to let go. He does not have to let go.
So I'm just surprised that he let go.
I wouldn't have let go. I had to punch that referee in the face when he tried to lay his hands on me, too. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh ho ho.
I would have let JJ come in and just beat the shit out of Dusty. I mean, it's all legal.
Dusty just clocked him with his own boot, I think.
Yeah. Dusty had enough. Come on, baby. Come to daddy.
Maybe Tully's boot. Or is it? I can't tell. The oh, it is just Dusty's. It did get him the advantage, though. Inside cradle. Dusty pulls that win. No. So if we're keeping count, Dusty's got 4. Tully has gotten 2. Referee don't know what to do. He's lost.
It's those typical house show referees.
Dusty starting to stir. Look at this crowd. The crowd's getting up on their feet. So Dusty wins because Tully was down for a 10 count when the ring announcer said that there was a 30-second count. Okay. Little flaws that make no sense.
If you say so.
That's right. Dusty didn't win this match. That was flawed. It was a good match while it was going, but not my favorite, but not my worst either. What'd you think, Goth?
No, I enjoyed it. For a house show, it was a decent match. It's just people are just having fun, enjoying, cheering Dusty on, and just having a good time. So yeah, can't complain too much.
Yeah, he sent the crowd home happy. I guess that's all that matters there in that situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This one should be a good one. I did not pull the Tully Gino tag match. That's right. So I do have the Tully Blanchard versus Gino Hernandez match. This is going to be from Texas. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. I will be right back. I need to go refill my glass.
you.
177 of them, 70 by knockout. He went 15 rounds with Muhammad Ali. This is Ernie Davis. One fall, 60-minute time limit from San Antonio at 235 pounds, Tully Blanchard. And his opponent right here in Houston, 230 pounds, gorgeous Gino Hernandez. And then one fall, 60 minutes.
Okay, let's go. So for some reason I have not been able to get some insurance from the matches, so I just have to deal with the visual part. I'm not capable to hear whether the crowd is really into this, but that's okay. Enjoying watching these old matches. And that's the great thing about Tully. He could go scientific with you, he could go brawling with you, he could do it all. Great wrestler. I like their pacing, sizing each other out. Not what you see often these days. Clearly respecting each other's wrestling ability.
What have I missed? Oh, Goth just dropped out. So we got Tully shooting Gino across the ring. Go ahead and take Goth's camera down in case he is out for the count. Nope, there he is. Coming back in hot.
Yeah, for some reason my computer just rebooted. I don't know why, but
We don't know anything. What have I missed here? Because I'm playing catch up. It's so weird hearing the crowd cheer for Gino.
I guess they really must hate Tully.
I think Gino had such a fantastic run. It's a shame he got cut way short. He had his the team with Tully. He had the team with Chris Adams. That's another show that I was looking at too, until I realized we did tag teams 2 weeks in a row. I was looking at a Chris Adams show. Like, there's a lot. I just started and I was like, not feeling it. Just not feeling it. It settled on Tully. Oh look. Oh, he just slammed him into the bell.
Yeah, we should give some love to the single wrestlers as well. Although I have to say it was a little bit weird because I did hear you the whole time, but for some reason I could not get any sounds from the YouTube clip. So I guess something must have happened. And now I hear it, so it's all good.
It's a Discord thing.
Yeah.
We're having a good match here.
So I guess I can finally say Goth must fix.
Finally. It's not a me thing. Oh, Gino's got the bell. A big ass bell too. Oh,
It's funny to see them now really get it on, because in the beginning it was all just sizing each other up, slow pace, not want to make the first mistake, and now just all get it on.
crowd is here for it for Gino.
Was Gino also a bad guy,
Oh yeah,
or he
some of
was?
his best stuff for me was him as a heel in World Class when
Okay.
he and Adams teamed up, and they had a pretty good feud against the Von Erichs. Not to mention, Gino was an established singles guy on the Texas scene for a minute. I did a legend show on him already. It's over on the YouTube page. He had some really good fucking matches. Like I said, he's just one of those guys that it's a shame it got cut way too short. Whatever extracurricular activities that led to his death it robbed the wrestling world of another 5 or 6 years, maybe 10 years on Gino's career.
Yeah.
He would have been huge in the WWF.
Oh yeah, I can
As
imagine.
a heel, he would probably have been on Piper's level as a heel. Oh, big elbow drops Tully.
I think it's also many people underestimate the pressure that these wrestlers were on back then, because you had to wrestle like how many matches a year,
Oh,
almost
they were.
gone every single day of the week.
Oh yeah, man. They were probably wrestling 5 or 6 days a week back in this time, and if it was a weekend, it
Yeah.
was probably a double shot. So they would be doing two on Saturday and two on Sunday. I was listening to Dutch Mantel's podcast not too long ago, and he was talking about some of his territory days, and there were weeks that he wrestled 12 times a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gino.
I can imagine that back then they grabbed some stuff that maybe relieved some of the pain that they were feeling back then.
Is it just me, or was there a little bit of a fast count there? Just a little bit. That was a solid. I like that. I thought they did a really good job with that match. What say you? What was your final thought on it?
I really enjoyed it, especially like I said, starting out really slow and sizing each other up respectfully, and then all of the sudden just all out war. And yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's
It
good
was a good match.
stuff. So I was talking to you earlier about Barry Windham and doing a Barry show. So this is Tully versus Barry for the television's championship. Let's make this happen in 3, 2, 1, play. They had a really big opportunity with Barry Windham at a Battle of the Belt. Solid match. Figured that was going to go the time limit once we got a little deeper into it. I was like, probably so. What what'd you think?
It's great to see Barry. Uh, he's one of those wrestlers that I've grown to admire. Watching back some of those old matches and just thinking back, oh, they really missed the boat on that guy.
Well,
But it's great to see.
I'm glad you have an admiration for Barry Windham because we're going to see him again right now, teaming with Sting
Oh yeah,
to take on Arn and Tully for the World Tag Team Championship. Let's make this happen in three,
nice.
two, 1.
Oh, do we get a commercial?
I don't feel like we are. I feel like they're
Probably
gonna
not.
bait the carrot.
Can you keep him in the air for like after the break, Sting?
Hold him up there the entire commercial.
Those teases for commercials. NWA Tag Team Champions of the World.
Damn right. Don't forget it. They were not beaten. I thought it was a
Nope.
pretty good tag match. The crowd was really invested and were into it, and that's kind of all that matters, really. Was kind of shocked to see Sting take a big beating as he did, but overall, still not a bad match.
No, I really enjoyed it. And to see Tully and Arn as a tag team is always a treat. So yeah, good match.
Wait, what's that? Oh. Our main event. We're going over to Japan in 1995. Tully Blanchard
Ooh, wow.
versus what is this? I'm gonna botch this name. Fujinami. It's a pretty big deal overseas. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Should be at the 10-minute mark on this one, Goth. I'm pretty sure I put that in our chat.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, you wrote it on chat.
I'm very interested in this. I didn't realize Tully did some stuff over in Japan, especially this late. This is again 96.
I also believe that Fujinami was one of those two Japanese who beat Demolition in the final WrestleMania match.
Oh, we got a handshake. Lock up. Here we go, man. Stoked about this.
Yeah. I wish we had our Japanese correspondent in the chat to give us some extra clues and advices and stuff like that.
We just need to sit back and enjoy this.
Oh yeah.
Nice transition into that front face lock. Forcing Tully down.
It's interesting to hear that the microphones are so close to the rings because you can hear them both.
They've got their ring well mic'd. That's something about Japanese wrestling.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful calling those spots. I wonder if this is going to stay sportsman or if Tully's going to take some cheap shots here.
Uh, it's Tully, so I can't imagine he's gonna reach into the bags of cheap tricks.
Hey, hey, hey. Watch your low. Hey. No, 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 no. Make it right. Get him back, Jim. Get him back. Okay? Don't get him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You're right.
Charlie telling him how to do his job. The referee says, "You're right."
Oh no.
1, 2. Hey, 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 hey. Right here. Oh. Quiet. Face. 7.
Well, the tights isn't going to work here, Tully. You're in Japan now, bud. Oh, he's avoiding that back heel trip. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no, 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 no. Like you got Tommy, get him back. Get him back. Hey, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Damn. No, no, no.
There's his cheap
Not
shot.
letting go.
Oh, but he got caught. Fujinami fired right back. They said, "No, man."
What about him? No, you first.
That's not gonna happen, Tully.
Okay?
Cuts him off with the knee. Pulls him back out to the center.
Whoa, who hired that announcer?
Cradles over Blanchard, but he's not able to hold him.
I really dig this match.
I like the slow physical style that they're taking. It's
Yeah.
it's different. It's a breath. It's not necessarily a breath of fresh air, but it's slow. It's methodical, but it's also very physical. In a different way, I guess. Probably I should say it's a different type of physicality. Oh, look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Tully said, "We're on the corner and fuck around and find out now. Let's go." It's like Tully's trying to get him over into a pin.
No.
I think you should do a little bit more than just say no.
Our referee said we don't do rest holds here. Oh.
Yeah.
He put on the brakes real quick, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Nice takedown. Trying to hit him up in that Boston Crab. Knee positioned right in the small of the back. I like it. There it is.
Yeah.
Sits in deep, too.
Oh, nice.
Can Tully? Yes, he did. He powers out. No.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8.
Tully ain't stupid. He says, back him up, ref.
Hey, you sneaky boy.
Oh. Sneaky boy.
Front face lock. He said no. I'm not going to ask him. Nice counter there. Just trapping the arms, turning him over again. Well, this is wrestling. This is what this is. This is wrestling. Nope. Inside cradle.
Deadliest move in the game.
Right. Some bits are come out of nowhere. It'll strike faster than an RKO. I feel like one of these they're gonna fuck around and catch one of them in a submission. Tully just dropped straight down. I like that. Just effectively blocked that pickup attempt by doing so, but put himself in a bad way here. Fujinami can get the back. Blanchard's gonna be in trouble. Oh, crucifix.
Watch it all.
Wow.
Right. Hey, Fujinami. Watch it all. Right. Okay. No.
You got a break, Blanchard. Referee's still trying to get the hold broken.
I'm just waiting for the cheap shot after breaking. I'll let it go for the hold.
There's a headbutt. I mean, Blanchard's taking some shortcuts. They're just not paying off. They're not They're not game changers or match changers.
Still it's all. Still fine. Right? Huh? Oh no, you're safe. No.
Yep, butterfly suplex. Oh, Fujimura quickly getting out of the way, getting out of harm's way there too. Slides back in. Oof.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Dragon Sleeper.
Oh.
Put him out with it too.
Oh, wow. He's back.
I feel like Blanchard's foot was
Great
out of the
match.
bottom rope.
Wow.
That was a wrestling match. They were jockeying for position like it was going out of fucking style. I liked it. What'd you think?
I love it. You can tell that Tully and Fujinami are a little bit later a part of their careers, but it's still interesting and amazing to see this match. It's so different than what we are used to, so I like it.
I'm here for it. I saw that this morning and I was like, this is going to be good or this is going to be bad. And it was better than it's 95.
Luckily, it's the
Sorry.
good one.
Yeah, it was 95, not 96.
Yeah.
My apologies on that, but nonetheless, solid way to end the show. I think we had a pretty good program on Tully Blanchard. What did you think?
Oh yeah, like I said, Tully is one of those wrestlers that you admire seeing as a wrestler, because he's one of those guys who can mix it up scientifically, but also a brawler and stuff like that. And yeah, it's great to see some of the classic matches that he had in the past. And yeah, really happy to see them.
And it prompted me to break out the belt that I haven't had on display for what seems like forever. So you can't go wrong there. Well, man, what do you want to say to the people before we sign off for the show?
Well, I just want to say thank you for either being here in the stream with us or watching us later on YouTube. I hope you enjoy those matches that we will be watching, and looking forward to see you tomorrow on Wrestling Request.
That's right, guys. If you're catching us on replay, we are live on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time with Wrestling Request Live. We have Inside the Indies on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where John Cable joins me and we take a peek at an independent program from some portion of the world. And then we have our Wrestling Spotlight shows on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This Thursday, I think we're doing Apollo Crews, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what my graphic says, and I'm going to have to update it for sure. We're doing Paulo on this Thursday night, June the 20th. Will be Apollo Crews Spotlight. Ahead of his Beyond the Bell, 24 years old, out of Portugal, and is main eventing just about every show he's a part of. Insane. It's bound to be a good time. Should be fun times all the way around. For Goth. Wait, let me backtrack. For he's just a
sexy guy.
For Goth, I'm Chris Page. We'll see you next time.
Bye.